Okay, hi Kenny.
Hey.
Welcome to No Dry Talk,
Come
Rip's
on.
official podcast.
So excited.
I hope our audience gives us a little grace because it is my first time ever doing this. Kenny's my first guest.
It's an honor.
I feel like I'm whispering, because it's so loud.
No, me too. I can't even hear like what I sound like.
I know, me too. Okay, so let's start off with just who are you and what do you do at Drip?
I'm Kenny. I'm a drip instructor. I've been teaching since July of 2025. I teach jazz funk on Tuesdays at 7. So if you're here until March, get your butt in class. I'm 21. I'm born and raised in San Diego. And yeah, I won't be here for much longer, but I'm excited for the last month of my journey.
Yeah, so why is it your last month?
It's my last month because I'm moving. I'm doing the big move to LA. It's time to start the career. I went to school for dance and took dance seriously. So now it's time to really pursue that passion and career.
Yeah, and why did you choose this month or March to go?
Well, it was it was life, one, but also my friend from school had a whole situation that she needed to figure out by March. So I was like, wait, this sounds perfect for us. Let's lock in. And now we are.
What is the plan for when you get to LA?
I've always loved dance. It's been the one thing that I can truly relate to always. So probably just pursuing every aspect of that I can. I mean, it's probably going to be like a bump and a grind, trying to find things to do. But I mean, I've always loved dance. So I mean, if you love something, keep doing it. And I think that if you find yourself in the right rooms, you'll find that success that you've been wanting, but also being open to each room. I think that a lot of people are like, I only do this, or I'm only good at this, so I'm only going to stay in that realm. But I think entering a new space with so much around you and so much so many things to do opens up the doors for a lot more than you expected. Because as much as I have always been dance, 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 I'm only good at dance. I feel like there are other things I'm interested in or learning that I'm interested in teaching. I love teaching. I've had so much fun teaching here. So
you're such a good instructor.
Thank you.
Everyone loves your energy. And I will say that about you. One of my favorite things is I feel like you're so flexible. That's kind of something I've seen in a lot of artists is they are so set in their ways or they think they know everything already. And it's you have to keep training and you have to keep going to other people's classes.
Truly.
And I like that a lot about you.
Thank you.
I constantly see you dancing.
Yeah, always.
How do you become a professional dancer? I think that's what a lot of people also get confused on because people are like, you should move or you should do this. But it's how do I get there?
I mean, again, I think it's just being in the right rooms. If you hold yourself back or let fear be the reason you don't go into some place or do something that you've wanted to do, you're never going to know what it feels like to do it and if you can. So I think just walking into every room, being open-minded, being true to yourself, staying authentic is how you can become your own version of a professional dancer. Because I think it has a whole aspect of what makes a professional dancer. And you can be professional and you can be a dancer. But I don't know if that makes you a professional dancer. I think right now it's very much what your resume looks like.
I see.
But as a training dancer that wants to become professional, I think it is just opening your eyes to every thing around you and being aware of what you need to work on, what you are good at as well. Embrace your strengths, but also embrace the weaknesses and then find where you can grow and find the love for what you're doing.
So embracing your strengths is actually one of the things I think creatives have a really hard time admitting to themselves. I went to school for art history. I really wanted to be a curator.
Yeah.
And then I realized I hated school and I hated writing papers. So I'm like, that's impossible, which is something you have to do as a curator. And I was really good in finance. So I actually went into finance and that's how I started making a living.
Yeah.
But I remember my boss at the time, I still work for him at an art gallery. And he was like, stop trying to be this curator when you are so good with the admin and the operations and the finance, lean into that. And that has really propelled me as a businesswoman.
Oh, I love that.
But it's hard to get people to admit maybe you're not so good at that part, but you're so much better at this other thing.
No, for sure.
What do you think your strengths are?
I would say leading a room. I don't know if I essentially like being in charge, but I do like knowing that I have control over what happens in life. I feel like I have my strengths lie more emotionally, I believe. I feel like I have the ability to read people. I feel like I can give advice when it's needed, but also be like a comfort person for people. Like I find myself meeting new people and then suddenly they're like, I'm so comfortable and like talking about things that I personally wouldn't share with someone that I've
Oh,
met in the last week. But I'm also like that. I'm very open with everything going on too. So I feel like being an open person makes people feel comfortable around you to be open themselves. And I think that in a sense is a strength to have.
yes. You know what I think the better word is for you? I think you make people feel safe
Mm.
more than open.
Mm. I would hope I'm a safe person. I
Yeah.
try to be. Raised by women my whole life. I would hope so.
That's true. Okay, so tell me about that. Like, so a lot of creatives, one of the issues we have is our parents are not supportive of our careers, and they're like, "Go get a real job. You can't make a living on being an artist." But you went to Boston Conservatory,
I
so
did.
your parents sent you to an art school. So did they have a lot of influence, and were they always supportive like that?
They were always supportive. I don't think they knew much about dance. Like neither of them worked in any artistic field whatsoever, both in
Oh,
technology. So it was very, very different for me. I mean, I'm adopted too, so I think that like that could play a role. Maybe I wasn't getting the technology genes from them, but I just from a young age was always moving. Like I was like bouncing in front of the TV at one. I don't remember what that show was called, but there was this girl with a pink bob, and like I feel like everyone was talking about it at a time. Lazy Town, maybe. I think that's what it's
you're
called.
so much younger than me
I
because I don't
know.
know any of these shows.
Hey, it's okay. I don't even like that was very much when I was just born. Like I haven't even which 2004, not too long ago. So,
You're born in the 2000s.
I am. I am, but that's also something I noticed. People think I'm 24 or 25.
Wait, how old are you? I can't do the
21.
math. Oh, okay. Wow. You
I
baby.
know. I get that every time. Parent wise, though, they've definitely been supportive my whole life, wanted to give me whatever life I wanted. So it's
Wow.
been lovely. Both, I mean, white lesbian moms. So they're supportive.
Okay.
They're all around. They're very in tune with themselves too.
Yeah.
So they were like, if my boy wants to do this, we're gonna let him. I lived on the same street as like the director of my old dance studio.
Oh,
And I was dancing. I did like a dance camp over summer with them. And then the director was like, you should sign him up for class. And ever since then, it was like
wow.
4 or 5.
And where did you grow up? What area?
North Park, up here. Well, not up here, but like in San Diego.
Do you know what area of LA you're going to be moving to?
Right now, we're looking at NoHo, Burbank, or Studio City. I feel like those are like somewhat pricey, but also safer of a neighborhood. My friend's
Yeah.
up in LA right now. She's in an Airbnb, so she's been scoping out areas and she wants to look at some other things. And then potentially, I'm gonna go up and we're gonna like tour some.
Okay.
But we're figuring all that out. But
And is she also in the creative field?
yeah, she's a dancer. I went to college with her.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
guys know each other very
Yeah,
well.
very well. She was like one of the first people I met at school. And then
So
ever since.
tell me a little bit more about school because I've never been to like a performing arts school. What is that like? Is it like High School Musical?
Honestly, to an extent, yes, it did feel like that. There were flash mobs, there were song and dance everywhere you went. My class was the inaugural class
Oh my
of
gosh.
commercial dancers at the school. So we were like guinea pigs AF. And it was
Yes.
definitely a time. But as like a dancer and as a human, I grew so much and like felt like that was exactly what I needed to do with my time and like life. So
You know, it's interesting. I feel like you thrive in those situations because Drip is a newer company and you came and you're kind of a guinea pig. You are the first person on this podcast. You're kind of the guinea pig. So
hey.
maybe that's your thing. You're just here to like start things
I
off for
love
everyone else.
I love having a purpose. Like I feel like making an impact is where I thrive the most. And if I'm not doing something with no motive or impact, I'm like, what am I doing?
What impact do you want to make long term or like down the road?
Honestly, we just need more spaces with diversity. Like
100%.
something I mean there's so many things I could do or want to do that I like feel like I should if I have the opportunity to do them, but it's also like what can we do to like strengthen the world right now? Like how can we use art and movement and whatever other creatives? There's a plethora of them as you can see here at Joe Creative Studio.
Yeah.
Um, like I feel like there's just so many other things that we need to be talking about, but like ways to share that too.
I was in Dr. Grace's class yesterday. She did our community hip hop foundations class. It was so good. But she had said, I know it sounds like there's so much shit going on. Like maybe we shouldn't be dancing or just like coming to class, but it's so important. It is such a
Yeah,
big impact. And I do think these spaces are very important to people's just mental health and just being
for
with the
sure.
community.
For sure.
So when you go to LA, I know I keep bringing it back there. I'm just so curious because I think a lot of people who are going to be listening to this want to become professional dancers. So I definitely want to give them a resource. Like, what do you want to like? What's the goal of going up there? Do you want to tour? Do you want to like? What's your goal?
I mean, honestly, I feel like more my goal is to get myself recognized in any sense that I can. I think
Oh,
obviously a tour is a dream, music video is a dream, but I feel like to get those, I need to have a presence. So I feel
okay.
like right now when I'm looking at like what I want to do, I want to like, I don't know, I want to meet people, I want to make friends, I want to like experience new styles, but then also like stay true to me. I mean, I feel like it's very easy to get like you walk into a big space and it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. What do I want to do? Where do I want to go? Where
Yeah.
do I start? And I feel like all I know is that I want to do it, and that's all I need to know. And it's just like as long as I get there,
Yeah.
I can just start. I mean, a tour ideally, like that's probably the top job right now is Tate McRae. Just the way she's
Yes, Miss
highlighting her
McCrae.
dancers, she's incredible. But I think that like music videos in any sense, like just even like sessions with choreographers I wanted to work with or have followed for a while, like hello, being in class with them enough and getting recognized and then having them want to like do choreo on me or like work with me and other people to session things that they're doing outside is a win in my eyes. So it's honestly just like I have dream jobs or dream things that like look so appealing and like everyone that wants to pursue dance professionally probably also wants to do. But
Yeah.
then it's like, how do I find things that aren't that? So when I'm not doing that, because it's going to be a lot harder to just consistently
Yes.
tour or consistently book jobs like that, what else can I do?
Tell me one moment at Drip that made you proud and one moment that humbled you.
Honestly, every class, I have both of those experiences. I feel like in like a logistical sense, I walk in and I'm just like happy and proud of myself for getting in the door and like that people want to learn from me. And like my classes have been on the bigger side than they have been when I started. So it's kind of like, oh, people actually do want to dance with me. And I feel like that's something I should be proud of and am proud of. Um, just like honestly, like one of the first things I remember like coming home to my mom and being like, this is what I like it was just like a big changing point was when I had like my first few regulars. Like people who wanted to come back. I was like, oh my God, now we're friends. So that's why I like Tiffany and Sandiela. Um,
Shout out
shout
Tiffany and
out.
Sandiela.
I feel like they were people that like became regulars. And then I was like, wait, you guys want to be around me, like you guys like coming to my class. I like being around you. Now we're besties.
You know what's funny is as a studio owner, that is also my favorite thing. When I start recognizing people and
Right.
I can greet them by name and then they know my name and I'm like, you
Hmm.
know me?
You know me, you know who I
What?
am.
You want to come to my business?
I
That's so
know.
cool.
It is fun because like in some classes when I'm just taking it like at courts, people came up to me and they were like, "Are you Kenny? You're Kenny, right?" And I was like, "Oh, you know who I am." But I
For a
mean,
little old me?
it's because of this place. It's 'cause of this place.
Oh, great. And then
Humbled.
humbling experience.
My first class, like my
What
first time
happened?
teaching, just like everything, every aspect of it, I would change. But it's okay. We listen, we don't judge, we persevere, we grow. Honestly, I just think I was like nervous and like I'm I'm like thinking about it now. I'm getting PTSD. I think just like there were a lot of things. I was nervous. I think I had taught before too. Like I wasn't new to that. So it was like, I don't know. I think I walked in and I was like, this is like official. It's true. And it is. And it feels like it. But then I think I was putting more pressure on myself than I needed to at all. And I was
Yeah.
just like, I should have been happy that I had the opportunity to do this more than like making sure the opportunity was like an imprint. 'Cause I was like, I want to work here. Like, I want to teach. Like, I was adamant about that. And then when
Yeah.
I heard that there was like a thought that I wasn't actually living here and I was leaving, I was like, oh no, we're hopping right. We're shutting that shit down. So, yeah, I would say honestly that first class was a learning experience. I would say humbling.
Yeah. One time I didn't prepare long enough and I forgot my choreo during class. And me and you talked about this. And I was like nervous. I was stuttering. Like I was shaking. And I feel like every student knew that I was nervous, but they probably didn't, you know?
Right. It's like you only have yourself to question if people know what you're feeling.
Yeah, and you
it's
could
like,
literally make up a 8 count real quick and just be like, oh, just do this instead.
Yeah.
But like in your head, you're like, oh my gosh, they think I'm dumb. They think I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's like you stand there and you're like, so next you're gonna wait, actually, and then it's like, so I don't know what I'm doing, and no one else will except me.
Yeah.
And if I don't, then what do I do?
Low key, I have had the students. I'm like, oh, can you just dance it for me? And in my head, I'm like, okay, what was the next?
What was the
thing?
next thing? You don't even think. Yeah, no, I'm like, practice that. Take a second with what I've taught you.
Go drink some water.
Yeah, right. Water break. I'm on my phone. Like, what did I do? And then I don't have a video, and then I'm like,
That's
improv.
the worst. I've done that too.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
so
So students, we get scared. You guys
we're
scare
all
us.
human. We're all human. If you're intimidated by us, just know we don't know our choreo either.
Yeah. And then do you have a pre-creation ritual? Is there something you do to get prepped and ready for your class or even for just when you're home creating?
Like in a perfect world, it's a meal and some rest.
Oh, okay.
Like I feel like I need to know that I won't lose my mind, like my body won't give up on me.
Mm-hmm.
And like if I don't feel energized or like fueled correctly, I'm gonna lose it, like very much. Like I can't even move. Like my legs shake. I almost puke. Like it's bad. It's bad. I don't know what I'm like. I can't walk into any space.
And you're like, oh, I just forgot to eat.
Yeah, and it's literally like I could have one protein bar and I probably would have been good, but no.
Yes.
You forget.
I remember I saw a post from Zara. Hi, Zara. But she had done a post that said, like, when your choreo eats, but you forgot to. And it was like her tummy grumbling in the post. And I was like, this is the most relatable post I've ever seen. Yeah.
It's that. It's literally that.
You're like, just eat and drink water.
Right.
Okay, that's a good pre-creation ritual, you guys. Just eat and drink water. That's
Yeah.
all you need.
Honestly, for class, though, like breath work. Like, I feel my, like, nervous system at its highest. Like, my nervous system is nervous for itself. And I'm like, okay, so what are we gonna do? Because you only got one. So I feel like a lot of breath work. In for 4, hold for 6, out for 4, and that's supposed to reset your system.
You know what kind of breathing exercise I hate when I go to yoga? When they make you close one nostril and you have to inhale and then you like exhale through the other nostril. I just fake it. I hate that exercise so bad.
I don't like that either.
No, it makes me feel like I can't. Well, I think that's the point. Yeah. Okay, I guess it's challenging me, which is the point, but I hate it. So I fake it in yoga class. I cheat myself.
Yeah, that's okay. That's like, if in yoga, if you're cheating that and not anything else, I think you're okay.
I'm okay,
I
yes.
think you're doing everything else correctly.
What's your current creative insecurity?
This is really real with every artist. I feel like not second guessing yourself. I feel like when I'm standing there, like coming up with choreo, I'm like, honestly, I'm just like fighting myself. Like I'm like, okay, so I have so many different, going to school for dance to learn different like methods on how to choreograph, which then makes your brain articulatively think about how to choreograph to a song. Like you're gonna think about the polyrhythms, you're gonna think about like the tone of the piece, you're gonna think about like what the song is telling you, like what, just so many different things. So then it's like, how do you play into that? And then I think when you're working with all of those things, it's just like I have a pool of everything, and then I'm trained in every style. So it's like
you can do a lot of styles.
If I'm like trying to pull from a just jazz funk, it's like obviously you're gonna find some hip hop or something in there that's like true to different styles. So I think it's just like trusting myself so I can trust the process.
What is your favorite choreo so far?
I think stateside, but that was because that was my first class that was almost sold out. Like that was the biggest class I've had. Like
I remember you were so excited.
I was so excited. I was like so pumped.
So you guys just know when you come to class, we do get so excited.
It fulfills the little boy in me having a class with even 3 people. But like I haven't had a class like that in a minute.
You're like, my classes are always full, but it's fine.
Hey, you said it, not me.
What is something that's been harder than you expected to be?
Finding the motivation to train and take class. The love for dance has been faint at some points, is what I wrote, T.
Oh.
I feel like we didn't talk about school a lot, but like there were some aspects of it that were definitely a little bit trauma, if you will. Trauma, just period. Trauma, period. But also like it's a love-hate relationship, and I'm very grateful for every experience I've had there. Shapes me to where I am. But I do think that like my time there, I mean, switching dance because oh my God, let me speak. When I was dancing when I was younger, before I went to school, it was like literally everything I needed and more. Like I would go to school, I'd hate it, and then I'd go to dance, and I'd just be able to release whatever emotion. I'd be training in almost every style still, so like I could just like if I needed to be really happy, I'd have a musical theater piece I'd get to like put my heart and soul into, and then if I needed to cry, like one of the 10 jazz dances I had would have been super sad. So like it would allow me to release that emotion. But now I went to school and it was very much like you're bumping and grinding on an artist. And like if you're a man, you're a straight man. And if you're a woman, you're probably gonna be in a heel, whipping your hair around. Like that's what we were working with.
Interesting.
I can't say that it helped that our mentor was a little bit in the more older traditional side of training when it came to just dance as a whole. He was like A-Lee, modern dancer, ballet heavy in it, and then honestly paved the way for a lot of commercial dance now, like Beyonce tours, Mariah Carey, Rihanna. So like he had an influence and he had every right to have the attitude and the ego he did. But I can't say that it left a lot like it made it easy. There were days where I thought I like put myself together enough, nothing like I do now, but like I thought I was putting myself together. Like my friends had their face beat. Like it was just one of those days where we were like, we need to do something more to feel better. And people would come up to us on the street and be like, you guys look so tired. Like, what do they have you doing every day? And I'm like, I tried today. Like this is me trying. And I still look dead to you. Like that was just really draining. And I think like losing the ability to release all of my emotions. And there were so many things going on in college. Like you just experience so much and learn so much, and being alone across the country too. Like new vibes, new everything. So I think it was hard to then come back here with like everything that I knew. And like everything that is like essentially the same and I'm different, which is very common when it comes to like moving and just like growth in general. But I was like, how do I fit in here? Like I don't really want to like feel like I'm plateauing and getting stuck. This was like summers of college, like plateauing and getting stuck at my old studio. Not that I would feel like that, but like I feel like I went off and did more, and like coming back to what I was doing before I was even doing more feels like the wrong step for me. So like I was having such a hard time finding that relationship and love with dance because I wasn't doing anything that I had been. Like I didn't have the plethora of emotions. I was training and everything, but like it was very like pot of beret across the floor, or like we're gonna like randomly grind and twerk. So it was like I never knew what I was getting into, and I never
Wow.
like could really say like, oh, okay, we're gonna be working on this for like a period of time, and like whatever I'm using, like I'm gonna work that into the piece. It was always like, okay, this week we're doing Gaga, this week we're doing Beyonce, this week it's Mariah Carey. In only one of our classes, the other ones were like now we're lying on the floor and speaking to the air or my right shoulder. I'm literally speaking to I'm like lying on the floor, talking to my right shoulder.
No. What does that exercise look like? Like,
Lying on the floor talking to your right shoulder. Like I'm not kidding. No, like we had moments where we would like rotate our partner's shoulders. You know, 8 a.m. in the morning, 9 a.m. in the morning, 50 minutes of lying on the floor. I could have been in bed.
yeah. Well, I assume though you have built some great relationships with your fellow classmates, just because, especially you guys were the first class, right?
And went through hell and back.
Yeah. Well, and I also, just like how we feel nervous in class, I'm sure the instructors teaching, they're like, this is their first like real class.
Yeah. I can't even imagine teaching at that institution. Like being a teacher there. I mean, on our first, that's some tea. But he was just like, didn't know what class he was teaching or when it started. But that was like the very first day of the class. And then we had 3 years to make up for it. And we did.
I didn't realize that was your experience because you get to come here and teach your own class and do whatever you want. So that's really nice.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's why I wanted to do this and like teach here, is because Well, my whole thing with coming back to San Diego was rebuild a relationship with my family, or strengthen the relationship with my family, rebuild my relationship with San Diego and my relationship with dance. So I was like, well, I can live with my mom. Bow. Rebuilt that. And then it was like, okay, just do more, like here in San Diego. And then like I knew this was in the works like since March of 2025. I had been in contact with trying to schedule an interview, and then I was like, okay, well, this hopefully like teach. I didn't know what it was gonna do. I just knew that I was happy to be doing it. I didn't know exactly if it was gonna be what I needed to rebuild the relationship with dance, because I was like, I've never been a teacher. Like I was never teaching consistently the way I am now. So I was like, this can't be the way that I'm gonna like find the love for it again. But then I was like, no, it is. It very much is, and it very much can be, and it's what I make of it. Like if I
Yes.
didn't, like we say, like talk to my students, if I wasn't the nicest of people, I feel like you would have a hard time. Like I wouldn't have had the same relationship with it all now
Yeah.
if I just wasn't like trying to
Yes.
rebuild it. Like maybe it's not even being a nice person. It's just like I had my goals set and I spoke them into existence, and then like suddenly I was doing everything in my power to do that, and that was filling my schedule up with literally drip and drip and drip and drip, and that was where I was happy, and I knew I was doing good and like making an impact, whether small or big. It sparked something different because now I'm watching other people
Yes.
like grow, and like having people want to come learn from me and like want to train is very fulfilling. And obviously, to an extent, it's not like I'm not like always in class. Like I'm not learning a lot dance wise when I'm teaching, but I'm learning a lot about myself and like how I like what I can do. Like how many like things that I can accommodate to that I didn't think I would be able to. Like you never realize what could or couldn't happen in a class
Yeah.
until it does.
And we've also talked about how, like, we feel like our students deserve a serious instructor and deserve someone who's constantly training, you know?
For
Like,
sure.
they're paying good money to be here, and, like, we want to make sure they're getting trained properly.
Yeah, I could not agree more. I feel like that's so important right now too in the dance industry. We're getting lost in like more just like I'm dancing
Yeah.
instead of like why are we dancing? Like what did this do for the world? Or like how was this?
How's it impactful?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's always the impact.
Yes, there is such a bigger mission to everything we do, you know. There should be anyway. If you're just doing things for Instagram views or just to become famous or popular, like it's not long lasting
Not at all.
and people will see right through it. What's a moment or correction or rejection that changed your entire dancing or career path?
A lot of my professors, well, not a lot, I would say the black ones, said nothing to prove, everything to share. Before that, I mean, it was freshman year that I had heard it, so I had like maybe a month of imposter syndrome, and then I heard that, and then I went, wait. But I do think that now I constantly am saying that to myself in my head. It's like when I'm nervous about teaching, whatever the reason is, not much anymore, but when I was like, nothing to prove, everything to share. Like, you're not here to fight for your life, you're here to inspire and create.
Wow,
And
I
I
like
feel like
that.
that's what that's what I'm getting to do here is like just share my craft. That's why I'm always saying thank you so much. Like I'm so grateful to be able
Oh,
to
you
share.
always, I live a life of gratitude too, and I notice that about you. Every time I see you, you're like, "Thank you for letting me teach," and I'm
No,
like, "What do you mean?"
I'm literally so grateful. Like it's changed my mindset and just like I don't think anyone here knew me well enough in like the situations of my life to know like how much this helped. I didn't even allow myself to know the severity of everything or like even feel to the deepest of what I needed to feel, and then I like came here and I was like, wait, like I can like make new friends. Like I'm not a social like I felt like I was losing all capability of social interaction, which like one COVID, two just like the world.
Yes.
Um, but I was like, you know, you can speak, like you can talk, like you can do things. You don't suck. Like
Yeah, you know, when I first opened the business, I had such a strong boundary where I was like, I can't befriend anybody because I had such a I think it was just like the environment at the time too. I had such a distrust of
Yeah.
like, if I cross the line and I'm friendly to someone, like what if they just say something mean about me or whatever, and students and staff alike. And then I realized like, no, I can actually like add people on Instagram, like our students and stuff. Like they're really cool and they actually like want to befriend me. That's
Right.
nice.
No.
So yeah, I've had that feeling too, where I'm like, I can be social here. That's really fun.
No, right. Having that ability to like meet new people every week. And it's not
Yes.
like you have to feel like you're now best friends. Like you don't
Yeah.
ever there's no expectations. It's just like the concept of being in a world where people love the same thing,
Yes.
which is why I feel like this place is so beautiful.
It's such a commonality, and it's so nice whenever someone new does walk in. You know they are here to dance, or they're here to move their body, go to the fitness classes, or they're here to do a photo shoot. It's like we all love the same things and we're all coming from different walks of life, and that's
Right.
my favorite part. That's why I wanted to
Yeah.
do this podcast.
Same journey, different path. In my
Yes.
class a lot, I'm always like, no matter where you are when we film, like we're all on the same journey, just a different path.
I like that a lot.
Because I'm like, and even like same journey, maybe same path, different like distance. Because I'm like, I'm watching people I had been I've been teaching since like October now. And like their difference between someone who's new and just starting, which no expectations on anyone, but it is
Yeah.
like very interesting. Like, for example, Tifa, like she started, I believe, in October, like near like the beginning of my official instructor time here. I noticed her in the first class. She was a little shy. She stood in the back, like didn't talk to me. I just like apparently hugged her. That's the first impression was I was hugging people at the door. I was doing that at a time. I now am just standing there walking at the front. But I then I remember the next week she came back for round 2 and then stood in the front. And I was like, I see that. Like I didn't
Yeah.
like see her, but I saw that. And I was like, okay, I reckon like your work ethic is already shining through and we haven't even started yet. So like, and then now I'm like watching her in every class and I'm like, the growth is crazy.
Yes.
So it's like, yeah, being able to see that in your students is really fulfilling.
Yeah, that's one of the things I wanted to revamp with the dance program when I took it over is I'm like, I'm going to find instructors who already love drip. Like they're students who have consistently been coming here. They're always training. They love everyone in the community. Everybody knows them. Instructors and the staff know them, because I think when you have that connection with a space, you want to do your best for it. I watch a lot of the students too. And I love sitting in your guys' classes because I can see the improvements, but then I can also see the love. And I'm like, this is fun.
I know. The rooms are so filled with love.
I
like,
know.
At least everyone I've been in has been insane. And
Yeah.
even with a smaller group, like I remember when my classes were like 13 to 16, which I'm so happy with that still, but it's grown. And it still felt like we were filling the room.
And it is fun when you get the shy students and you're like, take up space, move your arms
Right.
around, like it's fine,
Yeah.
Like it's a 1,500 square foot room. You got
You
space.
got room. You got room. We can open those garage doors if you need some air. So,
Yes.
we got
Yeah.
even more room.
What scares you about moving to LA that you don't want to admit?
It's kind of what we were talking about before. I wrote finding where to start, excited for the journey, need this new chapter, but the concept of unknown new beginnings is a little intimidating. And I feel like not knowing where to start. It's like there's so much to do, but I have like a list of choreographers that I want to take a class from, or like just
Okay.
make sure I can get into.
Yeah.
And
Who's
like,
some of them?
I love Cisco choreography, heels. If we're talking heels, it's like the long list. Martif Tari, Savli, like just like there's a good plethora of heels choreographers up there. And then I think like all the ones that everyone knows and loves. Todd Williamson, that would be a dream.
I am going to have no shame in hitting you up when I see you dancing with these people. Like, do they want to come to Drip and teach a master
Like-
class?
Network. It's scary, but I think meeting the new people too, like as we were just talking about social. So, but I think that like the concept of moving to a place to learn and like being in a place to teach, like you have a different set of obligations and like things you
Yes.
need to tend to when you're teaching, and when you're learning, you're free to do. It's like more you based.
The last class I had, I messed up because I'm watching all the other students and not myself. And I'm like, okay, maybe next time I should just dance for myself because it's like the final video. but I want to make sure like everyone can see me clearly, and
Yeah,
it's so hard. You're always
it
thinking about
is.
everyone else.
No, in this space, you're not really there for yourself.
Yes, and that's how it should be.
I always say that. I'm like, I'm not here for me. I'm here for you. You paid your money to be here. Let's get what we can out of it.
Yes.
But it is like finding that balance of like, how do I do me with other people?
Yeah.
But I think if you have enough like to it, and like, but if you trust yourself or just fake it enough, a lot of it's false. Like,
Oh
I don't think a lot of
gosh.
it's like real. Like, I'm not walking in that room every day going, I know exactly what I'm going to say and do
I'm
for the whole
scared
hour
every
and 15.
class.
Right. No, like the nerves don't go away.
The first class I had, and I had to film the solo because they always want you to film a solo.
Yeah.
No joke, I blacked out. I
Yep.
couldn't hear the music. I only saw bright lights, and I didn't even see any of the students anymore in the room. And I was like, I hate this.
Right.
Why am I filming a solo? Don't make me.
No, it's not. It's not. I don't like doing solo videos as much as it is like, oh, look at me. No, you don't
Yeah.
have to.
I'm gonna just do groups. You're right.
I also like when it comes to that, like the last, there's like everybody dance and
Yes.
it was film. I literally am just like, pretend the camera's not there. Because I think it is more like I want that last one, not because, oh, like he just picked a select group of people or, oh, we all just got one go. I just want everyone to like do it again and like feel what
Yeah.
it feels like to be in this space with everyone moving. And then it also teaches you to be spatially aware
Yes.
because we don't know how to do that.
I know.
Like a window.
I just saw a post about that where a girl held a piece of paper. Yes,
Yes, with the
she held a
markings.
piece of paper and she was like, "If there are this many people, where would you go in a window?" Yes.
Like we need, that's like a whole segment on this podcast. How to be a smart dancer.
Oh.
Each teacher gives their new fun tip on how to be a smart dancer.
Okay, so is that yours?
Well,
The window? What would yours
like
be?
there's a lot. Like I don't think I'm the one actually.
You're like, my list is too long.
like we'll post that on the story.
I would say you're a strict instructor. Like, I have seen you in class, but you're so warm that I feel like you can be strict with people. And I like that a lot about your teaching style.
Thank you. It comes from like where like how I would want to be taught. Like I think I've had so many different teachers like consistently too. Like I've had time to watch them grow. As much as I picked up so many things that I want to take in like use, I feel like my mind is a little bit more on the what don't I want to do. And like if this made me feel some type of way, I would never project that onto my students. So it is very much like the push and pull. Like I've had strict instructors, I've had people who literally tell you you're too gay or you're too this, you're too that. And it's like, okay, well that's just me. So I don't know what you want me to do about that. But then it's also like I can see what that means. Like there's always like something underlying. Like, oh, that was too feminine. Like the fingertip. Like there was literally there was a moment in class where I went like this with my finger, and he was like, "It's not like it's not cunt." He literally screamed off. It was a dress rehearsal, and he literally screams from the house like, "It's not cunt." He was like, "I need it to grab," and I was like, oh, "Okay, well that was the nicest you've ever said that to me." But with that, I think that getting all that, and like it wasn't always just directed at me. Like it was general, or I heard it through years of just like time there. And it wasn't only that one professor. Like I would honestly say he did more good than he did bad.
Yeah.
Like he thickened my skin to the point where I feel like I got a BBL on my whole body. Like I don't know what he was doing, but like I can now walk into literally any space. Like, and everyone was like, "Oh, you're training with him. You can walk into any room." So I feel like that being like, I want people to feel safe. Like people don't feel safe around him sometimes.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing. I'm not a tough love girl. I'm a soft girl. Like, I don't need you to speak to me harshly for me to understand you. And I also had dance instructors who were mean to me, and even like bosses in the corporate world. Like, so when I opened up Drip, I was like, I'm going to act so different, and I'm going to leave with softness because I want softness back. So I don't think that's necessary. You guys don't have to yell at us.
Please don't.
Please
I'll
don't.
cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. And also with that, like, I feel like people, I mean, personally, a lot of them have been, students of mine have been like, "Oh my God, I was so intimidated by you. Like, I was so scared of you." And then I was like, "Well, what do you think now? Like, when you're talking to me, you came up to me, like, clearly you don't feel that way." But it's just funny to think that, like, people's impressions of you are so based off of social media.
Yes.
Because, like, I can serve a face, and then I can't speak English in that room. So, like, like, I don't really know.
Yeah. Like, I've met men out in the real world and they talk to me like they know me, and I'm like, oh, you think you know me because you've seen my posts.
Right.
But like I'm not that outgoing girl. I'm actually like, please don't talk to me. I'm so nervous.
Yeah, it's all just like a curated version of yourself.
But I think that's also, as an artist, it's fun to do that. Like you can have this alter ego. Like I really enjoy, posting myself in Jenny's class with like my little booty out.
Yeah, Santa.
Right.
Sexy Santa.
Thank you. But it's like, would I ever dress like that in real life? No, this is me in real life.
Right.
So
baggy shirt and some comfy pants.
yes,
But on the
and I walk
Instagram-
around barefoot and drip. So I just want
You
to be
heard it
comfy.
here first.
I actually want to buy the team drip slippers because everyone does that too.
I've been walking around. When I had heels, I said nope.
Yeah.
Especially like one after the other. I said I'm not putting shoes on to just take them off, to put on
Yes.
heels, to take them off, to put those shoes back on.
And at Drip, we do mop the floors and steam that room every single day. So I'm gonna let you guys know that this
You
is a
heard it
clean
here.
studio.
No dry talk, but we got clean floors.
Yes, yes. Okay, let's talk about identity actually, because you have touched upon that. Being Black, being gay. Do you think there is? I don't want to say, do you think it's actually no? Let me ask you that. Do you feel any kind of like restrictions or boundaries, or do you think you need to prove yourself any more than another person?
I guess essentially, yes. Like it's always an underlying thought. Like the weight of the world is pretty intense right now, but I feel like the generation that we're growing up in, or like just like what's going on with like more of the people you see every day. Like as much as you can be like, okay, cool, the president's doing this. Like there's so many things going on which are awful. Like a moment of silence. But
Yes.
the people you surround yourself with too are so important and so crucial. And I feel like I have seen so much more like use of diversity and like emphasis on it. So I don't think I'm worried like, oh, I'm gonna be like seen as Black and gay and I'm never gonna get booked. I think now more it's like I'm gonna be the token blank of this situation. Like I could work with a white choreographer and it's like, oh, is that our food?
We got pasta, guys,
I got a
from
salad.
North Italia.
We got pasta.
You got a salad only?
I did. I wasn't that hungry. I haven't eaten enough to like get myself a pasta today.
Okay.
There was a salad already. Come in.
Hello, sir. Thank you so much.
I just remember I used to have a gaming phase in my life. Like I was a gamer boy.
No.
Yeah. Quarantine did things to me. I just remember it was like 3 a.m. and I'd be screaming at my computer. And my mom would come down and go, your voice is carrying. Literally every night. Like every night. She'd be like, your voice is carrying. Your voice carries. You're projecting right now.
I guess that's the perk of having a white mom, because my Filipino mom would not come in like that.
No.
It would be crazy.
No.
She would be like
The
with a
audacity white
slipper,
people have.
with a slipper in her hand, ready to spank me. Like,
Right, no. Which I'm all here for like you're carrying. I don't need a spanking. But it's also
I
like
want to use that. Your voice is carrying.
yeah,
You know?
no. And it was up the stairs, through the door, and up to their bed. Like oops.
Penny.
Yeah,
Wait,
so now
what were you playing in your gaming phase?
Valorant.
I don't game, so I have no idea what that is. But I think
That's
Kayla,
okay.
I think
Yes.
Kayla and Nathan,
Nathan.
and Max, like they're gonna get a kick out of that.
Yeah.
They love a game.
They do love a game. That's really the only game that I was like good at.
Is it a RPG?
Yep. No.
I know that
No.
word.
FPS.
What's that?
First person shooter.
I don't know why that's so funny to imagine you playing that.
Cause yeah, no, that's why it's funny. Cause I feel like no one ever would imagine me
No.
with a headset, mouse, keyboard, screaming like.
Wait, you played with a mouse and keyboard? It wasn't even like a controller.
No, I don't know. I don't do.
Ew, I don't do
I was like, I don't know. No, I. It was like okay. Well, it started as like Among Us. Like it was quarantine Among Us. Like everyone. Well, no, it started with Minecraft on a PC when I was young. When Minecraft first came out, 2007. Anyway, just kidding. I don't know the date, but it was like sometime like that. I remember. No, it wasn't. It was like 2011 or something. And who cares? And I just remember getting in. I was playing on my like computer, my mom's computer, and I was just like, "Oh my god, this is so fun!" And then I never touched it again because like life started to get real as it would at 11 years old. And then
You're so busy at that
yeah,
age.
no, like
There's so much going on.
so much going on. And then COVID hit, and it was like, okay, my friend group at the time they were like, one was like interlinked with this Discord server. That was like a group of friends that met during COVID and created a group and became friends. And then she added me to it, and then I became close with all of them. Literally went to North Carolina with them, and like we all had a whole Airbnb and like lived in the same house together, like 10 of us.
Wow.
And we met. It wasn't their first time meeting, but it was my first time meeting all of them in person because we're all scattered. Someone's from New Zealand.
Wait, and you guys just met from gaming?
Yeah. No, this is like if it wasn't like that, I would not be as attached.
You have some cool moms because I really don't think my mom would let me. I know she would not let me have as many experiences as you've had. Like going to live with 10 people.
It was like for a week, but
yeah, but that's fun.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was like my graduation gift. It was lovely. I loved it, and I love them. I'm not as close with them anymore because I went to school and then I didn't bring my computer, so like there was some distance. And then I came back, and then like the games, like no one cares. But it was just like,
I think we care. That's the point of this.
No, we care, but not about that. Like not about Valorant or my game. Like I don't even care that much to talk about it. But the game got out on a date. Like it was the game that I was really good at and really enjoyed. And now I'm just getting angry when I play it. Like I want to break things and scream. It's not good. It used to be like, oh my God, I'm getting all my anger out. Like everything in life is so bad. Like let me shoot some people. Not for real.
Not for real.
Like all on the computer. And I used to say that. I used to always be like, oh yeah, I'm just going to go shoot some people. And then my moms would be like, oh, that's just lovely. And I'm like, tell me my voice is carrying. I'm waiting.
I can't imagine you yelling at a computer screen.
Oh.
To the point where your mom would hear you. That's insane.
I'm like, that was like the least of it. Like that was literally like it was vile.
Kenny, no.
Yes. Like it was so needed. Like when I have a video of me, we were playing like a game. We were playing Valorant, but like all of us in the server were playing against each other. So it was like 5v5. We got too serious. And I have a video of me. It's not of me, but it's of the game. And you can hear my audio in the back. And like, I'm like, oh, he's here. And then I die. And then I'm like, rev up. I'm like, and I bang my hand on the table. And it was Christmas time. And you know those Martinelli sparkling ciders? There was a few mini bottles on my desk.
And you broke them.
I didn't break them, but they all flew off. And you can hear the whole thing. It's like, bang, ting, ting, ting.
Wait, so you were also one of those gamers who recorded yourself?
Like, just in case I did some crazy shit. Like, unless I, like, popped
in
off.
case it was so good.
No,
I needed evidence.
I, like, caught a clip. Like, unless, like... Like, it was serious at the time. I wasn't streaming, though. Like, everyone was like, you need to start Twitch streaming. You need to start streaming. I said, I would not be able to take myself seriously if I, for 8 hours a day...
I know. But you know what? Some people make really good money doing that.
One of my, like, aunt's nephews, I believe. No, cousins. Something in my family is, like, a famous streamer. And, like, makes so millions from it. And I'm just like, oh, I didn't even know that.
I always wonder about that kind of life, though, because... You know, I am a full-time content creator. That's my main source of income. But I never wanted to be an influencer because I didn't want to act like my followers were my friends. And I feel like when you are a famous streamer or a famous influencer, like you start imagining these people really care about you and care what you have to, like, and maybe they do, but also like, do you care about them back?
Right.
You know, like that relationship is so weird. It's so disingenuous.
Yeah, no, true. That's so, you ate with that. That's exactly what it is.
I want authenticity and I want like real relationships.
Teaching here, it's like I don't ever want to like give everything in my all. Well, I'll always give my all as like a dancer and a teacher, but like when it comes to meeting the people after, I'm like, you've seen so much of me, like you know so much of me, but like you don't know a single thing about me.
Yes.
Neither do I. But I'm also like gonna be a teacher in that sense. So it's like I'm gonna hype you up and I'm gonna tell you what I saw from you.
Because it's about them.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then it's like, you don't know me. This goes to some people at school, too. Like, people I got to know for 3 years and now, like, are experiencing such separate lives from. Like, I thought I was like, wait, I like first month in, I was like best friend, best friend, best friend. Like I was friends with literally everyone in my year, like best friend, considerably best friends with everyone. I was like, I think we're all just lonely people, scared to make friends. Because then I like found my source of people, but it was like you really don't know someone, but like people think they know you because of what you post and like how you
Yes.
perceive, and that's why people think I'm intimidating is because I don't smile on my Instagram.
I was dating a guy for like 12 years and I would only post him once a year just so people knew he was alive. And I remember I went somewhere with him, like at an event. And one of my girlfriends texted me. Mind you, I've known this girl for like 5 years. And she texted me after and she was like, oh my gosh, it was so nice meeting your new boyfriend. And I'm like, girl, he's been around for like a decade.
We been knew about this one.
Yeah.
Like,
But I am very much like that where like I express so much of myself on social media because it is part of my job, but I keep so much private.
yeah, no,
Like I don't even post my best friend on, I don't remember the last time I posted her, maybe it was a year ago. Also, some people don't want to go viral. Like I know some of the guys I have like hung out with in the past, I think it would truly embarrass them if there was like a video and there was 100,000 views on it. They'd be like mortified.
right.
And like they value their privacy. So I always try to respect that too. Even when I'm out with friends, I always know which ones are okay. Because even when I post a story, there's like 700 views on it. Like, does everyone want 700 views on their face?
Right.
Not everyone does.
No, I completely agree. I've had people say like, don't post that.
Yes.
And I'm like, hard, and I won't.
Yes. Yeah. It's never a problem for me. I'm like, I don't need the views that bad. We're
No,
gonna mess
it's
up a
never that
relationship.
deep.
Yeah.
No, truly. And I've been saying that a lot about social media recently. I've kind of just been like, I mean, even in my class, I'm like, we should never be walking in for the video.
Yes.
But I feel like even then, like I've been saying a lot, which I think has put me on the further end of like curating a social media presence because I am like, I hate it. Like I literally am like, it's so draining and it is so like false to what like life truly is. Like I think it has a lot of like realness to it and it's a good source of content. But I don't know if it's like it shouldn't have as big of an impact as it does. Like
I know.
hearing my friends go like, "Oh, I'm not on your close friends," and I'm like, "We care about that."
Yeah.
I was like, "If I'm not on your private story, I'm not on your private story."
Yes.
Am I like enough to be in your private story IRL?
Yes, or when friends, you're catching up with them and they go, well, I posted that on my story, you didn't see it. And I'm like, that's not how I want to catch up
No,
with you.
right? No, tell me.
Yeah, just tell me.
If I watched your story, we don't need to be ever in person.
Yeah, why are we
again.
hanging out? Like,
no,
just
right.
update me on your stories then.
No.
Yeah, most of my followers are Filipinos because I post a lot of, I feel forced to post a lot of Filipino content because that's what they want to see. But sometimes I'm like, I want to be so much more than just, this funny Filipino
For
content
sure.
creator. But those ones are always the ones that pop up anytime I say something about being Filipino.
Ugh.
I know, and like I love my roots, but can I be something else
Right.
too?
It's probably just like so it's like you don't see many people. Like I don't even get I mean, I guess I'm not Filipino.
So you don't get that content.
So I don't get that content. But I'm thinking like how many Filipino people you see in the media.
Like none.
Right. So when you
Yeah.
post something that's like, oh, this is so relatable
You're
and this is
right.
true to us.
You're right.
Not just me, but like us.
Oh, that actually makes me feel good.
That's
and
why
you know
people
what?
want it.
That is one of the reasons I opened Drip too. Is I don't really know a lot of Filipino business owners that are like running creative spaces at least. So
Successful creative spaces.
yeah. Oh, thank you. I don't even feel like I'm successful yet. I'm trying. I'm getting there.
You have people coming in every day of the week.
I know. How
And if you
cool is
don't, it's because
that?
someone didn't post on their story. So
Let's actually talk about marketing.
okay, period.
Because you have been so great at marketing your classes, and I tell everybody, like, I feel like that is why your classes fill up, is because you stay relevant in front of people's faces, even if it's just a story. Like, do you feel that is that impactful?
For sure. For sure. I don't know if me posting like just on my page would do the same thing. Like I think that the reach that Drip gets and like the account, the official account, is when I start like when I see that you've reposted my story, I'm like, oh, okay, give me 2 hours and I'm checking how many
Yes.
people. And then normally it's upped by 6 or 7.
Yes.
And like there was a girl from Texas visiting from Texas and was flying back the next day, but saw the story on Drip's story and was like, "No, I'm coming." And now like learned some of my choreo the other day and posted it from Texas. So
Is
I'm like,
that I saw that post and I was
Yeah.
like, I don't get what she means. Oh, so she was from out of town.
Yeah, she was here visiting and she learned stateside. And then I was like, "Where are you from? Like, why haven't I seen you before?" And she's like, "Because I'm not from here. I live in Texas." And like trains with people that I've seen and know. So I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh." wait, this is kind of crazy. Like she
That's
wanted to come. So
cool.
like when it's promoted, yeah. I mean, I think it's like a 50-50. Like if you can post so much and then
Yeah.
people take your class and they don't like what they had, which is so real.
So rare.
It's rare, but it's real.
Yeah.
So it's like you might not always be able to just like post and then hope that your classes will consistently look the same.
Yes.
I mean, you should never want your classes looking the same, but like.
But I think too, it baffles me when instructors are like, "Oh, I love this instructor from LA or this like really famous instructor," and I'm like, "Well, how do you think you know about their work? Because they're posting every day,
Right.
Like that's the only reason you know this famous choreo that got 1 million views.
Right.
That one that I love from River.
River, yeah.
No hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm like, it has 1 million views because it was posted.
Right.
You guys would not know about it if it wasn't posted.
Right.
So post your choreo.
Post everything.
Post everything.
No,
People
never.
are watching. Maybe not everything, but post your work.
Always.
I'm always watching.
No, I know. I feel like I was going to say, if it's anyone, it's you.
Yes, I'm always watching.
We got cameras and everything.
But I don't have time to watch those cameras. The hell?
Not unless it's necessary.
Unless it's, yeah.
It's like 50% what you do to promote is how you get people in the room, but then how do you get people to come back is how you run the room. And I think that's where people are falling. It's like, I mean, they don't even make it that far because they can't post or don't want to post.
Yes.
But then it's like when they hit that point, that's when you're really like, oh, are they going to be able to like maintain this, or is it going to be something that falls short?
And listen, marketing is hard. I mean, hello, that's what I do for a living. It's
not
hard.
easy.
I mean, so I wake up every day at 6 a.m. and literally the first thing I do is I grab my phone and I post the instructors that are going to be teaching that day. Because as soon as other people wake up and they look at Drip's account, I want them to see who's going to be
Right.
teaching already. But the only way I can make that happen is if I'm up at 6 a.m. doing it.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, I understand it's hard. But again, if like you want something that bad, you will do it. I'll tell you something funny. So Jenny called me at like 11 p.m. at night, like something really late. And I was like sleeping. And so I answered because I'm like, are you okay? Because I knew she was at Drip. And she was like, oh, you guys changed the code and didn't give it to me and I can't lock the door. And I was like, it's in the Slack. And she was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And then she, Apple paid me $25 and she's like, coffee and breakfast on me tomorrow. I'm so sorry. And I was like,
so
that's
cute.
so sweet.
It is really sweet.
But I was like, I would have answered. I was scared something happened at Drip, you know?
Right.
So I was like, it's fine. But yeah, that was pretty cool. So thank you, Jenny, for my coffee and breakfast. I love Stateside.
That was not Ride.
No, Stateside.
Stateside is my fave.
That's my favorite too.
I think I have to agree.
I think I didn't even know that song until you post. I don't know a lot of, me and Michael Kwan were talking about this. Like, we don't know a lot of songs until you guys dance to it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I like love that
That's
song.
what a lot of people have been saying. They're like, I don't know any of the music you post
No.
until we dance to it, and then I'm listening to it, and I'm like,
Yes, because then I think about your choreo every time. I know, isn't that fun?
there's a stateside epidemic right now, though.
Is
like,
there?
Everybody and their mother. I think Angel's doing it tomorrow.
But it's fun because then you can see how different everyone is.
No, it's true.
And how you can move differently to songs based on the style.
Yeah, and hearing music. Abby. We love Abby.
We love
you.
Abby. Hi,
Congrats on
Abby.
getting married soon.
I thought she was married already.
Well, she is like engaged. Her wedding's in February.
Oh, I thought she was married already. That's why her and her husband were practicing. They're probably
They were
practicing their dance.
practicing.
Yeah.
I am so mad at you. I can't come.
Yeah.
I need
'cause
to see that.
Brian and Max are here.
I was like, who are
Alice
these?
and Sarah, Brian and Max are here. You
It's
can
open.
I'm looking through the leaves.
I am too. I was gonna mention that at the beginning, but I was like, no
Yeah.
one needs to. I don't know if they can tell that
Yeah.
we're looking through a plant at each other.
I was
to
gonna say,
chit-chat.
I'm like peering. At
No,
you.
it's like, what jungle are we in today?
What were we talking about?
You know,
Marketing. But anyway, oh no, we were talking about different dance styles or different songs on different dance styles.
yeah, no, that's what I love. Like Emma doesn't use the same music as Jenny.
No.
Like
they move so differently too, and I love that.
truly, and that's just like the beauty of art. Like it's such
Yeah.
a language, and it's a shared language, but it's all utilized so differently.
Yeah. I mean, even Raina and Jenny, when they switch off on Tuesdays, they don't move the same.
No, but they are very similar, like people. Like when it comes to heels dance, like they're beautiful.
Yeah.
They're so beautiful.
And I love that the two of them also train a lot.
I'm big fans of both of you.
I'm big fan fans of both of you too. Obviously, I hired you. I love our team though. There isn't one person where I'm like, oh, I don't think they're happy. I hope they're happy here because I'm happy with every single person here. Oh, he calls us like nobody calls me juicy.
No,
okay?
I know, same. I'm quite flat. I'm quite bony, if you
like,
will.
Alan literally walked by and just called both of us juicy. I'm like, that's
Yeah,
new.
I mean, I will take what I can get.
Call me juicy all you want. What's one non-dance skill that you think people should embody as an artist?
I said anything involving being in tune with your body. Meditation, somatic practices, breath work, sound baths.
We have sound baths here.
And they're great. After learning about anatomy at school, we had a class, like experiential.
Experiential?
Yeah, like
Okay.
experimental.
Experiential.
I think it's
that's a word.
experiential because it
Yes.
was like you're having your experience with anatomy.
Yes.
I don't know. Experimental was like testing things because I think it was half experimental and half experiential. So whatever that means, I learned something, and it's not those words, but being in tune with your body assists you a lot more in your day-to-day, whether or not that's strengthening, soothing, stretching.
You guys, this is why I created the Drip Sweat program because honestly, I feel like as dancers, you think, even with technique, right? Like dancers don't want to do technique classes or like basics,
Right.
back to basics.
Foundations,
And foundations, yeah, they want to go straight into the choreo, which is wonderful. But like, you understand if your core is tighter, you can spin faster. If you have like, if you're doing cardio, then when you get to class, your stamina is higher. Like all these movements are so, so important in keeping you a strong artist. Every Drip Sweat class ends with a 10-minute meditation, which is so important to me. I meditate every morning. Like I will be late to every meeting if it means I can sit down and meditate. You're doing yourself such a disservice when you don't give yourself at least 10 minutes to just shut it off and like connect with yourself and connect with your body and like clear your mind. Like you cannot create from chaos.
I couldn't agree more.
And yeah, and that's why it's very important for me to have like the Drip Sweat program and like wellness things at Drip. Yeah, we're actually having a big wellness fair. I can't wait to tell people about it, but it's going to be in March. We literally were going to have like a sauna truck outside.
So, you were telling me partially about this.
Yes.
I was really losing my mind because I won't be here.
But you might be able to come on
But
a
I
weekend.
can come. I'll come down. Oh, it's on a weekend. Oh,
It's on a weekend.
I mean, as of right now, I don't got nothing to do up there. I'm just hoping. So I could come back whenever.
I know, I'm like, you're acting like you're so busy.
I'm acting like I'm so busy and I'm not 2 hours away.
Yes.
Anything that you can do that just taps you in and like resets that nervous system is crucial in any sense.
Have you ever been to Breathe Degrees?
No.
I would love to take you before you go up to LA. That
Let's
can
do
be
it.
like my parting gift to you. So basically you do like, I think it's 45 minutes of breath work, but I have taken my friend Nuge there. He's an amazing artist. I'll show you his artwork later, but he's like, he does these big wooden sculptures.
Yeah.
But he said during breath work, he has seen like a whole plan of another artwork. Like it takes you to a higher level. And I have felt the same way where like I saw my business plan during breath work. Like it just clears you out so much. And then after the breath work, you do a cold plunge. So you want to do it with me?
I would love to.
Okay,
I think
let's
I'm
do
going to
it.
lose my mind in a cold plunge, but that's the point.
It's cold AF.
Yeah.
The longest I've ever sat in it though was 6 minutes. And I have a video of it. I was with Nuge and we sat in for 6 minutes. And then I proceeded to shiver for 3 hours after.
I don't even think I'd last 30 seconds.
Oh, you have to sit for 3 minutes.
Oh, so I have to.
You have to. Well, you don't have. But you should. So you sit for 3 minutes, and then you go in the hot tub and like for maybe a couple minutes, and then you go back and you end 1 minute. You have to end cold. It's gonna be so fun. I can't wait to do it with you.
First cold plunge.
Yes. Okay, we're gonna schedule it after this. I'm gonna take you. Yay.
I don't do bugs.
We do have a drip ghost supposedly. That's
Oh.
Yeah, but we think she's a woman because she's super cool.
I
Like
would hope so.
Yeah.
We don't need no men tormenting.
No.
A
We
male
definitely
ghost?
don't need men tormenting us. Here's a personal question.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of men,
Oh, no. Oh, no.
you don't have to answer. Are you seeing anybody? Do you want to?
No. I'm not seeing anyone. Like seeing as in, like, dating?
Yeah.
Like, no. I don't have a boyfriend. I don't have anyone I'm talking to. Well, at the time, I was just, like, living. Like, in 2025, near the end, like, since I came back in June, I was kind of like, this is for me. You need to figure out what you want to do before
Yes.
you, like, settle with someone or want to be with someone. And then I was like, oh, well, you're moving. So, like, why get into anything serious? There's been a few here's and there's, but nothing that I'm like.
Here's and there's?
Yeah. Just like people that I was like, oh, okay, wait, cool. Dang it, I'm moving. You know, like, it's like, oh, I could pursue, like, whatever. But then I'm like, I'm not going to be here enough to, like, commute
And
for a
I'm
relationship.
sorry, a long distance relationship, I mean, at a young age is so crazy, but even at an older, like I'm 39, I would not do a long distance relationship.
Yeah, I did a long distance relationship at 16.
What? Where did the other person live?
Mexico. I saw her
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. I saw I knew that was good. I forgot that that's not something that is always just like something you can grab a hold of and assume. Yeah, no. She I saw her 6 days a year.
6 days a year?
Yeah, there was, yeah, oh my God.
Is it like a dance camp?
This is like lore. This is like so much Kenny lore. It was like, no, it was,
A dance camp?
I wish it was a dance camp. It was a camp for adopted kids.
Oh, so it was still a camp. I was right.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Because when you're like, I would see her 6 days, I'm like, it's a camp.
It's a summer camp.
Mm.
But
I didn't even know they did camps for adopted kids.
I didn't either. What is it? It's like kids. It's like primarily black kids, but it wasn't like you're only allowed to be black. But she was Mexican. Like it was more like white parents with a race child, with a race child.
With an ethnic
Yeah,
child?
thank you. I was literally like, the word's not coming, and race came out. A race child. Okay. But yeah, it was in Lake Tahoe.
That's beautiful.
It was. It was a nice time, but I went like 5 years in a row.
Oh my gosh, I feel like your moms were really like, I just need to give him as many resources as I can.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. No, they were.
wow.
I went to PAC camp. That's what it was called every year.
And you were in dance school?
I went to dance school. I mean, I'm an only child too, so it was kind of always like, this is gonna, like, your world, you're living in it.
Wow.
But I don't like that approach on life. Like, I don't believe that I'm the only one that exists here, but I do believe that, like, prioritizing yourself is good and okay.
Yes.
So I think that they taught me how to, like, be there for myself, but also, like, appreciate and address the world for its realness.
You definitely don't give me only child vibes. Like
Everyone says
you're so generous, so giving, so flexible. Like
I was raised that way.
yeah.
It's that white lesbian in me. It's them, for sure. It's my parents. They've always been right-minded, like, not on the right side, but right-minded. They were always in the, like, thinking about others, like, hoping for world peace when that was, like, remember that was, like, a trend? Like, remember when people were always like, let's hope for world peace. Like, I wish for world peace. And everyone was like, you are the best person ever.
The hippies knew what
No,
they
the
were
hippies
talking
knew
about.
And where'd they go? It's
Yeah.
like, I feel like hippies are like cavemen.
Yeah.
Like, where'd they go?
I don't know. They got their psychedelics taken away from the government, and yeah.
And now nothing is as beautiful.
Now we have to all do it like in secret, you know.
Well,
Not that we do that stuff.
I don't.
But actually, right now there's a peace walk. Have you been seeing that with the monks?
I have.
I cry. I cry every video.
Yeah. Okay, I got my blue heels from Hong Kong.
Ooh, Burjous?
No,
They're
Made
just-
for Dancers is the brand.
Made for dancers?
Yeah,
Okay.
madefordancers.co. 10 out of 10 recommend.
Really good shoes?
Yeah, they've lasted the same length that Burjoux has. Personally, I'm always, I don't want to say I'm not a pump girly. Like, I believe a pump is a pretty, like, Reina in a pump.
I know, but I can't wear pumps.
No, same. My teacher at school also was literally like, pump or nothing. And I was like, no, boo.
Yeah.
So then I just kind of went, sorry if you're hearing this. Sorry, not sorry. I just like always wore boots specifically because she didn't want a pump. Or she was like, I don't think boots look good. So I was like, well, let me show you that they do.
Yeah.
But I found them and they were literally like $100, $100 US, which is like almost 50% of Burjoux.
one pair.
Like that's the gag of it all. Like Burjoux is great to an extent. I'm not a big fan. I love that we have heels for dancers now, and like I think that like Burjoux for most average sized feet wearers. Like I think I am literally a size 14, so like in a heel or women's size 14.
Yeah.
So like it's hard to find things that like are going to fit perfectly because you don't really find many people with a size 14 in a women's shoe, I don't believe.
Yeah.
So like making that for like the custom foot, and then I also have like a male foot, but I also then have like a high arch, a flexi foot, I have a bunion. Like it's just like the list goes on. So like I'm never gonna find like my perfect fit from Berjou because it's all like leather or like fake leather, faux leather. It's just like hard to mend to my feet.
Yeah.
But then this one is like very snug and like flexible denim around my ankle. So like I feel like I'm looking at the shape of my foot in a boot instead of my foot protruding in a boot.
Yes. I do get jealous when I see people dancing in dance heels because I have not found a Berjou that I feel comfortable in.
Yeah,
And
no.
I have 4 pairs. I know. So I wear them out in the streets,
Right,
you know,
same.
like because they're so comfy. So I can wear them. But in dance classes, I just feel like there isn't one that has shaped to my foot yet. So I'm going to try that company. Can you say it again?
Madefordancers.co.
Okay. And that was a free shout out.
Yeah, free. If you want to sponsor us,
Yeah, please do.
please do. We'd love that. No, and they've been my favorite pair, and they're the ones that I get the most compliments on. They're the most.
I've seen you wearing them.
Yeah, I'm always if it's like serving a little bit more of like a line, like a fluid heel. Like I'd wear them in Jenny's. I'd wear them in Emma's a lot. But like
The first time I ever saw you dance was in heels. I saw you in
in
Lisa's class.
Oh, I didn't have them in those though.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I had black Berjus.
Okay, well,
They
the
brought
first
them
time I
home.
ever saw you was in a heel. And I remember I was like, oh my God, he's a star. And like she had you go up and do a solo by yourself.
Oh,
A solo by yourself is so redundant. But she had you go up to do a solo. And I was like, who is this person? And then you're like, I'm just visiting.
I was. Just
And then I
visiting.
didn't see you for months.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, but you walk into a room and you're a star.
Thank
But I
you.
love that as an instructor, you let everyone else be a star. That's really cool too.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's why I don't like filming. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do feel like in my classes, I'm like, what am I to like show off? Like I can do a leg, I can hit an aerial as my freestyle if we really want to. But like, what does that do for anyone else? Like, oh, cool aspirations maybe, but like, if you watch someone do this crazy thing and then they end it with a backflip, your mind immediately goes, oh, well, I can't even do a backflip, so I can't do that.
Yes.
But like, you could do everything but the backflip and then change the backflip.
I have told instructors who teach beginner intermediate, because some instructors don't want to teach a beginner's class. And I tell them, like, nobody thinks you're a beginner dancer. You're like helping people come up. And that's so important.
I think it's more important to be a beginner intermediate teacher than it is, or like they're all important, but I feel like as like if someone's trying to train, the beginner intermediate instructor is going to be more of like a foundation for them, like
Yeah.
someone they go to, a mentor. When like
Yes.
intermediate advanced, you know what you're going into, you know what you're gonna get, and you know that you can do it because you're already in the class.
Yes.
But like beginner intermediate, you're still fighting for the growth as well as like getting confident in what you're doing.
I mean, it's like that's why they say, you know, college football is a lot more fun than watching NFL because those guys in college are trying to get drafted. So they work harder. And they like, I don't watch football. I'm just like, you know, I've heard people say this.
I was saying yes. I'm smiling and nodding.
I knew it. I could tell by your face. And I was like, don't worry, I don't watch football either. I only watch like the football stories because I want to cry, like the athlete stories. There was a guy that, do you know he died on the NFL or on the football field for like 7 minutes?
Yes, I just saw a video of that.
I just saw that video
resurfacing
too.
again. I was like, what? And he had a heart attack and he like
Yeah.
fell. Yeah, that was a sad one. I don't like that.
So, but he survived.
Yeah,
But that's the only stuff I know about football, and I don't even know his name, but you know.
I just saw it. It's a black man. I don't know.
I think I just like when men cry.
There's probably
That's as far as this sports conversation's gonna go.
And that's a wrap on sports.
And that's a
Thank
wrap on
you.
sports.
There was this whole thing for one of a concept video I was doing with, or I wasn't in charge, but I was dancing in it, and there was like a whole thing with the studio booking, and we ended up going across the little way to a pub, like bar, and there were sports, and everyone in the group was like fully invested, and I was sitting there like, do we all like this? Like it was my first like dancer environment outside of Drip, and I was like, oh,
You're like, is this what we do?
this is what we do. We like sports and beer. I'm like,
I did used to watch football when I was dating a guy who really liked football. But luckily, I only dated him for like 2 years, you
Yeah.
know? And then
And
every
then
other
you
guy
were
I've dated was like, oh, I don't care. And I'm like, good. Like, I have other things to do on a Sunday.
like that too.
And then I found out it's not just on a Sunday. It's like on a Monday. It's on a Thursday. It's almost like
What would
playing
happen
video
if we put
games.
the art? What would happen? Moving on. What would happen if we put arts on all of those days instead? A
Yes.
different creative field.
Although we do have members like Michael Kwan and Sandiela who literally come every day. And Megan
It is
And-
true.
and Paige. Yeah. Heard she's doing her fitness pop-up.
I know Paige. I just saw her on the Instagram today too.
On the Instagram. Yeah, she's
Instagram.
teaching a booty class.
I did see that. Booty.
Booty and legs.
Oh, I thought I had a specific name.
Booty burner.
I knew it was a little baby.
But you know what sucks is I have 5 videos due for a UGC client, so I have to go home and do them, and I'm gonna miss her class. And I dressed to work out, and then my client was like, "Hey, you said you're gonna deliver the videos on Friday," and I'm like, "Oh, I should probably do
It's
that."
Monday.
Yeah, I'm like, "Oh, I should probably do that."
Wait, don't you love when it's like supposed to be on Friday and then suddenly it's Monday? I've always been talking about a podcast or just like talking to a camera for no reason. Not for no reason, but like just for fun.
Yeah, so I was thinking I was gonna do 3 episodes of interviews and then 1 episode answering a question like on business or something like that with just me. Because people always ask for business advice. I mean, not that I'm like the best businesswoman, but I figure maybe it could help people if I just give them the real
I
deal.
couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
You need to make a YouTube channel.
It is gonna be on YouTube.
Oh, period.
It's gonna be on YouTube and Spotify.
Oh.
I'm gonna learn how to get it on
Yeah,
Spotify.
you are.
Yes. Alan, do you want to say hello?
Hey, it's
Hello.
okay.
We love Alan
Yeah, we
here.
do. Trust. He loves us too. It just might not always seem like it.
Yeah, well, also he's chewing gum. Speaking of chewing gum, have you heard of NeuroGum? This also NeuroGum
have.
if you want to sponsor us. You ordered some? Okay,
Yeah.
Kenny, the first time I took NeuroGum, I thought I was on Adderall. It was so good. Except the only thing was I didn't eat for like 7 hours. It says it doesn't suppress your appetite. I didn't eat for like 7 hours. I know. I was like, I'm going to get skinny. Not that that's
can't
important.
Breathe. You can hear the side comments coming. I've been seeing so much on it. Neurogum this, neurogum that.
Yeah, it really works.
It does. I might need that. I've been feeling quite unstimulated.
Well, and I do like an afternoon nap, and it doesn't disturb my nap time.
Ooh.
I know.
I do an
It's still like
afternoon and night nap.
what? What?
Clearly, I need it. Oh, I did get here a little late.
Oh,
it
a
was
little
really-
late. 12:35.
Didn't we say 12:30?
We said 12.
We said 12.
Yes, we did. It took us half an hour to set this. Well, it took Sarah and Alan half an hour to set this whole thing up, though, so it's totally fine.
I'm gonna literally lose my mind. Oh my god, 12? I'm so sorry, guys. Don't be like me. Mark it in your calendar correctly.
Yeah, be on time.
I really thought I was like only 5 minutes.
I know.
late
When you
and
texted me and said I'll be there in 5 minutes, I was like, "Well, you're already late half an hour."
No, right. And I had no idea. And in that whole time, I had no idea. I didn't know I was 30 minutes behind schedule.
Is there any advice you'd love to give to any creatives, or even just like a message you want to send out that you think is really impactful?
Mark your calendars correctly.
But
Yeah.
you'll still probably be loved if you run late. It's okay.
I mean,
Depends on who you're meeting.
right.
That's right.
Impactful advice. I would say, honestly, nothing to prove, everything to share through every aspect of life. Never walk into a room thinking you have like something to prove. You should always just be happy that you're in it and sharing yourself, your truest, authentic version of yourself. And yeah, always do it for you, but make sure you're aware of how that affects other people. You should care for others and care for yourself, but care for yourself more.
Where can they find you? Ew, I just smacked in the mic. I'm
It's okay.
sorry, guys. It disgusts me when
I
people
hate
do
that
that.
too. But I didn't hear it. I didn't really like.
I like how you looked at me and said, "I hate that too." Sorry,
He said, I hate
jeez.
when people do that. I hate that too. You can find me, Kenny Elam Lundy. That's KennyElamLunde.
Wow, that's your whole Instagram.
Yeah, but it's just all together.
It's
my
so
full
long.
name.
Wow.
Isn't yours your full name? Just with a dot.
It is actually. It's longer because my name is so long. I have
was
8
g-
characters in my last name.
I mean, mine's
Oh, yours-
hyphenated. I have 9 with a hyphen, so 10.
Okay, yeah,
And my
you're
full
right.
name's Kenneth.
No, you didn't just call me out.
I was like, you have your full name too. Just I didn't put a dot between Kenny and Elam. But you can find me there.
So we'll see you on the next episode of No Dry Talk.
No dry talk, trust to sweat up in this. Okay. That was like an intrusive thought. Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
I truly, truly love your presence, Edric.
I love having you here. I feel like I don't get to see you in the space enough.
I feel like I'm here every day, though.
Yeah, I'm not anymore.
Yeah.
I was here a lot
That's
more.
probably why we saw each other a lot.
Yeah, we did. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday.
So we will see you guys on the next episode of No Dry Talk. Thank
Who's
you so
next?
much. Jenny.
Oh, Kenny and Jenny.
What do you think of Jenny? We just say one last thing before we head out.
What do I think of Jenny?
Yeah.
In one sentence?
Yes.
All right, I'll give you 2 words. Queen Mother.
Oh.
But that's only because I can't give you a sentence about her. Like, it's going to become an essay, MLA format.
You know what? Let's do the Amy Poehler thing, and let me ask you, what is one question you want me to ask Jenny on her episode?
Wait, I love that. I don't know. Let me think. What makes her feel successful when it comes to teaching in the spaces that she does?
I see.
Because I feel like she was, when I got here, already always selling out.
Always.
Like, had her rep.
Yeah.
So it was like, just like staying true to that. And like, it seems like she likes teaching and is very fulfilled from it. So I'm curious, like, what she finds as success in herself.
Yeah, that's such a good question because Jenny, it looks so low effort. You know, everything she does, people are going to come to see
Right.
it and like learn from her. But then I'm like, it's not low effort. I know Jenny puts in a lot of work to like serve her students. And yeah, I wonder,
Serve.
I wonder what her vision or her
View on
view
success
on
in her
success
life.
is. Yeah. Okay,
Wow.
I will ask her that. All right.
Yay.
Thanks. Let's
Thank
go
you.
eat.
Let's go eat. We're about to go.
Bye.
Munch. Bye.